welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, hey to you, my lovely person. So as you can see, today I have a guest. Luna is here for us to unravel this thing of loving yourself. So we both saw this post that was posted by Charles Lipenga. I think that's how it's pronounced. And he was telling people 12 tips about loving yourself. So when we saw this, we thought, let's share with the people and give our own personal experience with these tips of loving yourself. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So firstly, I am going to drop a link to Charles in the comment description. In the description box below. And then you guys can go follow him and read the content for yourself. First one is learn to be single and complete in your singleness. Hey guys, it's difficult for a lot of people to be single.
Yeah, especially me, guys. I think ever since I started dating, I've never been single because I can just stay 1 month without being single. Then let's meet another relationship again.
You're someone that needs to always be in a relationship. And the problem with that, I feel like we don't realize, which is sometimes you are not really ready to be in a relationship.
Yes, but then should you be ready for a relationship or it just happens?
Guys, I personally feel like
you saying, you're just saying I wanna be single and then your soulmate passes by, God, just like that.
I don't believe in soulmates living. If that person is your soulmate and God has ordained which you two are going to be together, no matter what happens, eventually.
So when I've ever stayed single?
I have. After my first ever heartbreak, my heartbreaks, I stayed
11 months. What were you waiting for? Were you hoping he's gonna come back or?
Yes.
They don't come back. They don't move.
You need to first. You need to be okay with being single. Don't let being in a relationship
fulfill
you. Yes, because once you do that, trust me, you are gonna accept all kinds of nonsense from men or from women simply because you just want someone to be texting you every day, to be telling you I love you. Tell yourself you love yourself. Text yourself. If you want to text yourself, write yourself letters. It's fine. Just be okay and whole in being single. Point number 2 is love. Okay, wait. It says, love me the way I am is sometimes used as a defense mechanism to escape from being corrected or quitting a certain habit. Hey, I'm a toxic people.
Yeah.
People are toxic. Yeah, guys need to be so aware.
They will do something that you don't like, and then when you tell them, you're like, that's how I am.
So because when you're like this now, I must just be okay with you when you are a toxic human being. And people are okay with being toxic human beings, and that is not great. So for your own good, and for your wholesome relationship with yourself, learn. Sometimes there are things that you do that are not correct, that are not right. And when someone else tells you and spots those things, honestly, you need to be okay with the fact that now there's something that you're not doing right. And be okay with changing it. Yes.
Exactly.
Because I can't need you love me the way I am. Hey, I'm like this, Miss Snacks. That's just how I am. How I am, with me 1K. Leave alone. Point number 3, carry yourself with dignity. Woo! To be a king, one needs a kingdom, not a lady. What he's saying is, you don't need a king. Do you understand? Do you get the depth of this thing?
Yeah.
Look, you don't need a king.
You don't need a lady to be a king. You just need a kingdom.
Yes, you need to build your own kingdom. Be the king in your own kingdom before you go out and look for kings. You know how self-love is a journey. It's not something that happens overnight. It's something that is, you grow with it. As you grow, so does your self-love. And Nami personally, with this specific tip, I feel like for a long time, I've been wanting kings to come into my life. Dibawela ama kings. Up, king. But first, have you asked yourself, are you your own king in that kingdom? Are you a king also
in your life?
Maybe let's say, are you a queen? Okay, for a king to exist, there must be a queen by his side. For a queen to exist, there must be a king by her side. So first be that before you expect someone else to come and do all of that for you. Because trust me, it's not gonna go wrong. It won't.
So you have to carry yourself with dignity so that other people will carry you with dignity.
Yes, and you can also attract dignity from another person. Tip number 4: learn to love and forgive yourself entirely.
Yeah, we make mistakes as people. Don't overhold that thing to a point where it hurts you as a person. Let it go. Forgive yourself. Just tell yourself it was a mistake, and then you move from it.
As difficult as it sounds, you really have to forgive yourself. We are not perfect, and if you are a believer, for example, even the Bible tells us we are already born of sin,
and I think
we are already sinners. As we are.
What they mean with forgiving yourself, I feel like it's like forgive yourself with the mistakes that you've done.
Yes, with everything that you do. Even if today you went and you slept with Mang Mang, and the next day you slept with Mang Mang, and now you feel like you are the dirtiest person on this earth.
And fix the errors.
Fix, as long as you learn to forgive and fix that error. It is cleared, it is clean, we move forward. There is absolutely no need and no benefit in holding on and hating yourself and fighting yourself every single day. There's nothing you're gonna benefit. Mind you, when you can't forgive yourself, if you don't have the strength to forgive yourself, you won't have the strength to forgive someone else. And relationships need so much forgiveness. Relationships need you to be so forgiving. I know people will say, no, but relationships are supposed to be smooth and cute and nice. He mustn't cheat on you, he mustn't do that. But there are also small things that a person does. Today he didn't text you. Tomorrow he went goopy, he forgot to let you know. Those things are also part of the forgiving. Because if you don't forgive those things, guess what? When you guys fight one day, you will lose all those problems.
But
you know what?
It always happens.
Because
There's
you didn't.
No way.
Because you didn't fully. Guys, forgiveness. People, do you know forgiveness?
Yes, when you forgive, you forget.
Like when you forgive entirely, you end up forgetting that person did something like that. If you didn't fully forgive it, it means it will always be there for you to unravel the day he makes another mistake. Tomorrow he won't text you again. You'll be like, Vele, what you do? Last week you did the same thing. Last year you were like this. And there's absolutely no need.
People need to change also in the process. You can't be doing the same mistake over and over again.
Yes, true. But just cool forgiving.
But imagine you always be the one forgiving. Hi guys, let's be real. Please stop right there. Hey,
okay,
forgiving all the time.
Okay, there are limits to everything. Life has limits to everything. I'm just saying, if you can't forgive yourself, chances of forgiving others fully are very slim. Because really you haven't practiced forgiving for your own person, for your own, the most important person in your life, yourself. You are the most important person in your life. So if you can't do things for yourself, how do you expect to do things for others? And 5, deal with insecurities. And he says after that, before we continue, whatever weight you are carrying will weigh others down.
Yeah, true. Especially in relationships. Insecurities in relationships.
We are not perfect.
Yeah, we're not perfect.
We are not perfect, nah? And I would like to say, from a personal perspective and a personal view, it is difficult, as I said, not to have insecurities at all. As I said, loving yourself is ongoing. Forgiving yourself is ongoing. So are getting over insecurities. It's something that comes and goes. And unfortunately, sometimes it's going to come at the wrongest of times. Because Now you're insecure and you're in a relationship with someone. Number 7, purpose over opportunity. What he means is learn to say no, because not every good opportunity or good relationship is beneficial to you.
I know. That's a nice keep. How can you choose purpose over opportunity?
It works for some things, it doesn't work for other things. Sometimes you just have to fall.
Just go with the flow.
Sometimes just fall in head first. It's fine, man. If you die,
go
you
with the
die.
flow, yeah. Whatever comes.
Number 8, work on being independent.
Amen.
Arch.
Especially, like, I don't understand people who join. Like, I don't join someone who won't picture me. Guys, no man. Like, it's 21st century. Okay, Melo's Bonnie.
My sister said to me yesterday, men want women that are independent. Men don't want a woman, especially now, in this time. Men don't want someone that's gonna be like, hi bo, you are baggage, you are a whole responsibility on your own. She was literally telling me, for you to have a good relationship with a man, firstly, be able to deal with yourself. Don't go
afford
to him.
Yourself.
Afford yourself. Afford your lifestyle.
Like,
don't go to him as baggage.
Like, us keep it now, okay? Like, us keep it. Like, take yourself out on a date. Like, women don't
keep it for what reason?
Be independent.
Do it yourself, because then what he does is come and adds on to what you're already doing. And guess what? It's going to be more and above what you do, and you start seeing him as special because he's doing more than what you do. We want to accept the bare minimum because we can't even give ourselves the bare minimum. And then we cry again when they give us the bare minimum. We say, I love my bare minimum, because you didn't come forward with a full cup. Come forward with your full cup so that when he tells us overflow, man.
And to add on to that, we actually know that independence is more than finances. Some are emotionally and spiritually broke. So, men now be emotionally independent.
Spiritually independent.
Like how you deal with the emotions. Spiritually, like everything based on
and also on top of that, with being emotionally independent, I think it helps with females, because men normally are known as people that are not emotional. You'll go to a guy and you will vent. Hey, you'll tell him all your problems. You'll tell him everything that you're feeling, and he'll say okay, or he'll say it will be fine. And guess what? You'll be heartbroken because when you need him to say no, now you're gonna do this and that. Solution 5, 6. But you know what? Most men are logical. They are not emotional people like we are. So now we'll be expecting sensitivity on 100. He won't give you that. And because now you're not independent, you'll cry and cry. He was insensitive. Trust me, I know. I've been there, done that. Be independent, guys. We are working on this together, right? Yes. Number 9, don't dim your light just because it's shining in someone's eyes. Guys, shine, my girl. If you have the shine. There's a thin line between modesty and what's the other one? Between modesty and not knowing how great you are in general. You know, you can be modest. People tell you you are great, you are this, you are that, and you're like, I try. But deep down you know,
you don't try.
I am the girl. You know, I am the girl.
Yeah.
But there are other people, you tell them, they literally don't
believe you.
It's not even modesty, they just don't see it. The shine is not, they've dimmed their own light because they want other people to be okay and comfortable. There ain't no time for that, especially when you want to be secure in yourself.
Love yourself, man. Love yourself. Shine.
Like if you don't shine, be seen. Yay!
Attention, grab. I agree with all of it. Attention. It's okay.
They must know what's ulunga, unge, nile, like phakathi.
Inside.
Ngeke sabahemisa sabafa chance. Let no one get a chance to do anything. You shine your light the way that the light is given to you to be shined. Hey, I'm throwing bars. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, Yonale. Number 10. Learn to enjoy just being yourself.
Hey, some of us have a problem, Shem.
What's your problem?
I don't like being alone. I like cramping. You
don't like it. You don't like spending time with yourself. Enjoy being you.
But
don't change
listen to
yourself.
music or watch TV. Yeah. Yeah.
And this is you. Wait. Wait. You know what she said? She said she wants to go out now. Some listen to music or watch TV or go drinking because they can't stand being alone with their own thoughts.
I have a serious problem, guys.
And then he says, learn to make time for yourself. Take yourself out. Get to know yourself. Meditate. Review your day or week and correct your steps. I think this is very important because if you don't, especially reviewing, if you don't review the things you do, you never know what you're doing wrong. You never know what you're doing right. Sometimes you need to praise yourself. If you know today I spoke to Mang and I helped her with 1, 2, 3, right? Remember it at the end of the day and be proud of yourself because you were able to help someone out of a pit somewhere. If you don't do that, you won't know that you're actually doing good things for other people. Note things down. Sometimes you will fall into a pit and you'll feel sorry for yourself and you're sad. And what will make you wake up and feel better is remembering with this and that, and she really thanked me and she felt better because of me. And guess what? You can wake up and you say, yes, again. There is no time. Let's just keep moving forward. So spend time with yourself. Get to know the things you do, the things you like, the things you don't like, your toxic side, so that you can work on them. And when you go out to other people, you're able to give them your wholesome, beautiful self and mature self, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Number 11. Avoid toxic people.
This world is full of toxic people.
Avoid toxic people.
The emphasis, guys, I know, man.
And then he says, they said, what if you are the toxic one?
Yes.
Yeah, avoid toxic people. But what if you are the toxic one? Then he says, it's easier to blame your ex or parent, but most times we are our own worst enemies. By the end of the day, it wasn't the people around you, but a series of your decisions. Yes, it wasn't them, it was you.
So avoid the toxic you, basically.
Avoid yourself, okay? If you're gonna be saying avoid toxic people, avoid yourself. If you know good you are toxic to other people. And guess what? You won't know that you are toxic to other people if you don't do number 10. Because you're not reviewing yourself. You won't know what you're doing is wrong. You don't know if what you're doing is toxic to other people. So first,
fix yourself.
Fix yourself. Because I always say, most times the things that we find bad in other people, it's things that we are projecting of ourselves. Whatever you hate about this mang, sometimes it's not about them. It's more about you. Or maybe you want that thing that person has. That's why you hate them for it.
Jealousy.
You're jealous. Check yourselves. But not least, number 12. You can't cook and yet you want to marry. Okay, this one is for the men. I'm gonna read the whole thing because this was directed to the men. Because we know most women, we were taught to cook because why? Lana Itzy, you can't cook and yet you want to marry. What will your wife eat when she comes home? What am I gonna eat? Learn to survive and thrive by yourself. Prepare in life as if no one is there to help you.
Guys. Learn how to cook, save money so that if there's an emergency, you know what the rate.
Learn how to do everything. If there was no insurance company, you would have to know how to change your tire. If there was no McDonald's and what, you would have to know how to make a burger. Like, if there was no thing called a maid, you would have to know how to cook and to clean and to wash and to do all of that. Learn to do things yourself, so that when someone else when someone else does it for you, you'll appreciate, because you know the effort that goes with cooking for someone. You know the effort that goes with washing, with doing this, with doing that. So when Ulunga comes and offers to do it for you, are you appreciating, like, so thankful, because you know exactly how hard it is. When if you don't know how to cook, it's very easy for you to say but you don't even know how to make that pap. But you are very fast here, and then you give me 30 minutes to make everything and be done, because you don't know who cooks in 30 minutes. Definitely not me. So you know what, guys, we need to know independent, like, bottom line,
love yourself, be independent, teach yourself. Hey, a lot.
Bottom line, like, before you want things from people, before you expect things from people, know yourself.
Start with yourself.
Are you that expectation to others? Question. So it's very difficult, but it's very beneficial to you and your growth to know, Uguti, when I meet someone, a significant other, I am full. When I have a friend, I know, Uguti, I need to be there for Ulunga as much as she is there for me. I would say all the time, she's the one that I'm crying to, but she can't cry to me. You give, I give.
Give and take.
It's a give and take situation. Like exchange. You can't, you find out at ATM, put me money. But then they don't take the card. Anyway, I don't know why I use that example. It doesn't make sense. Let's scrap that example. Scrap. But you'll get what I mean. It's a long journey to self-love. I think even us, we are not there yet.
We're not that perfect.
We are not. I know I've messed up so many things. I needed these 12 tips because wow, I've messed up a lot.
This was a review.
This was really a reflection. Is it?
Yeah, that word. That English word.
That one. Self.
That one.
Reflect, review. What one? You are stuck with yourself.
You're stuck here
for the rest of your life.
Can't say I want to deny myself.
You run away from yourself. You can't. So you might as well create a good and proper you, so that you can also enjoy your own company. That's it with our video. I hope you guys liked it. Please share, like, comment down below, because you know I love interacting with you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. Even when you share, tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their families to do all of that. Let us come back to this channel and create a bigger family, you know, because me, I like to talk to you guys. So yes, until next time, goodbye.
Bye.